Good morning, Gloucester, and welcome to Fun News, fun for everyone. It's 6 a.m. and it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. I'm Laura and this is Chris.
Hi there.
And we're so glad to be here to start your day.
You can say that again, Laura.
I certainly could. We'll be here for the next 4 hours bringing you the latest news, weather and general chit-chat.
Indeed we are, Laura. It's just so great to be here with you every day of every week of every year.
Absolutely. Today we'll be talking about the history of the salad fork and the surprising truth about koalas.
I'll be reading out some of your responses to yesterday's poll on the nation's favourite chocolate.
And through all that time we'll be continuing our countdown to Eurovision.
Now that's what I call a packed schedule.
It most certainly is. Now, eagle-eyed viewers may have noticed that we've been off the air for a few weeks, but don't worry, because now we're back to stay.
Of course. No matter what certain hack journalists say, they'll never keep us off the air.
Yes. Now, earlier this week we sent Chris down to the dog shelter to watch the adoption process.
And don't forget to tweet us your favourite breed of dog at Fun News.
Yes, thank you, Chris. Let's see those puppies now. Why the fuck did you say that?
What? Everyone knows the papers hate us.
Yes, but we don't say it when we're on air. Jesus, Chris. This is meant to be our big relaunch, so try and act professional for once.
And how am I meant to be professional when I'm reading this shit? I mean, salad forks and Eurovision?
It's what the people want, apparently. You can't argue with the market research.
Yeah, but it's not exactly news, is it? It's just stuff.
You're getting paid to read it, though. So stop whinging and get on with it.
Yeah, but the thing is that...
Right, Chris. Let me make one thing clear. If you sink this show, I will make sure your career is so unsalvageable that even the one show wouldn't take you. Got it?
Yeah.
Good. And for the love of God, try smiling. This is meant to be fun news, not Schindler's List.
Is now a bad time?
No, you're fine. Have you got that story?
Oh, yes, and here's your latte.
Thanks.
And mine?
Sorry, what?
My coffee. Give it.
I haven't got you one. You didn't ask for...
Then what's that?
Well, it's mine.
Hand it over.
Oh, well, it's just that,
Let me make something very clear to you. I am a terribly busy and successful broadcaster who is currently being broadcast live to the nation. You are a waste of skin. Give me the bloody coffee.
Of course, sorry.
Well done. Now get out of my sight.
Okay.
Feel better?
What?
Never mind. God, this is painful. You can have this one.
Oh, thanks. You shouldn't have.
Don't mention it. Try not to trip over all the big words.
I'll do my best.
That's what worries me. And don't try and get the last word again, okay?
Got it.
And we're back to the studio in 3, 2, 1. Wasn't that adorable? And we'll be returning to the shelter later in the show. Chris, are you more of a dog or a cat person?
Well, Laura, I like to think I'm at one with the entire animal kingdom, so dogs, cats, guinea pigs, whatever. They're all cool with me.
How fascinating. Now, it may be first thing in the morning, but it's never too early to phone in with your opinions. Oh, we've got a caller right now, actually.
Well, let's put them through.
Excellent. This is Mrs. Baker from Tunbridge Wells.
Wait, what?
Hello, Mrs. Baker.
Hello? Oh, hello, Chris.
Hi, Mum. What are you calling for?
I just wanted to say how nice it was to see you back on telly again.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yep, thank you.
I knew they wouldn't cancel the show, no matter what that nasty critic said.
Of course, but did you...
How they could say you're a charismaless vacuum of talent who should never be let near a camera again, I'll never know.
Right, thanks, Mum, but...
You must be so proud of your son.
Oh, yes, I make sure to watch every day.
How charming.
I always knew he'd do well, no matter what his dad said, or his teachers, or his...
Right, this has been lovely, Mum, but we've got a very busy schedule, so we should probably wrap this
Come
up.
on, Chris. We've got at least 5 minutes. Any funny childhood stories, Mrs. Baker?
Oh, well, there was this time when he was 6 and he decided to run up and down the street completely naked.
Kill me now.
And he got so overexcited, he made himself sick all over the neighbour's BMW. And there was another time when
Thank you. Wow, this is such a shock. I honestly have no idea what to say. This Lifetime Achievement Award for services to news and broadcasting means so much to me. There are so many people I'd like to thank right now, but if I did, we'd be here all night. So I suppose I should just take this time to thank the person who's really helped me to get to where I am now. So thank you to me. Well done, Laura. I'm joking, of course, but this moment really does feel like a culmination of my life's work. When I was a little girl, I used to dream that something like this would happen. And now that it has, I want to use this time to say to all those other little girls out there that yes, you can do it. I want you all to go forward. I want you all. Oh, shitting hell. Hi, Phil. Yeah, pretty good, can't complain. How are you? Right, yeah, the ratings. I'm not sure, but I imagine not too bad, right? Hey, 15,000. That's not too... Oh, not 1,000. Okay, maybe that's not so... Yeah, it is a bit shit. Well, very shit. Still, we can... Hang on, that's a big decision. Just give me a chance. Yes, I know you just gave us a chance, but I meant like one last chance, just to show that... Okay, so maybe you said it was the last chance last time, but I just think that... Phil, I'm begging you. One more chance, and I promise you can do whatever you want with the show. I'm so close, I just need to... Please.
I'm just saying, pandas would be a massive hit.
I don't know, man. Surely we're better off with dogs.
But we're leading with the dogs that look like Elvis, so we need some variety.
Yeah, but dogs are like Raymond. Everyone loves them. Whereas pandas, does anyone really care?
Okay, what's the angle then? Are they firefighting dogs that help old ladies across the street, or...?
I don't know. You can work out the little details. Give you something to do.
Look, I just think...
Oh, Laura, can you settle something for us?
Shut up, we don't have time for this. We have a situation.
What's happened?
Well, I've just been on the phone to Phil, and the ratings are not good.
How bad? Couple of hundred, or just...
It doesn't matter. What does matter is he's threatening to pull the show.
What? He can't do that.
He's the head of the network, Chris. He really can.
So what's happening now?
Well, I've persuaded him to give us one last shot, but if we don't get our shit together, then we're done. We need new ideas, new content. Obviously, what we had before just wasn't working.
I thought you said it's what the people wanted.
I said it's what the focus groups wanted. They don't count as real people.
Okay, so me and Chris have been having a bit of a spitball, and I was thinking maybe a feature on pandas would
Pandas.
really...
Exactly. The people want dogs. I've always said
Forget
it.
the animals. We need to start fresh.
Fine, let's just read the actual news. That'll make a nice change.
Chris, how do you find out what's going on in the world?
Well, I checked Twitter. And...
Exactly. No one watches the news for the news anymore. We need a gimmick. That's what the people want.
Okay then, what's the gimmick?
Well, I don't know, do I? You two are meant to be finding the stories, so come up with something. Sports news.
Really? Yeah, why not?
I'm not sure we're qualified to talk about that. I mean, look at Larry.
Well, I suppose I am a little asthmatic.
I used to play rugby at school. I think I
We're
could...
not doing something I know nothing about. No more ideas from you.
Fine.
How about politics?
Don't be stupid. Everyone does politics.
Technically, they all do left-wing politics.
So what, we go all far right or something?
That's actually quite interesting.
Wait, I was joking.
No. I want to know more now.
There isn't any more. It was just a joke.
I hate to say it, Laura, but he's actually got a pretty good idea there.
It's not my idea. It's just a...
So look at it like this. Pretty much all mainstream TV news caters to one side of the political spectrum, which means there's a huge gap in the market. Like half the audience isn't being catered to. I mean, there's a load of this stuff on the internet and everything, but it's not focused. So, if you put all that news and opinions and chat in the same place, it'd be a guaranteed rating smash.
Okay. That sounds pretty good to me.
No, it doesn't. Look, what you're talking about, it's dangerous.
How is it dangerous? It's just people's opinions.
Yeah, but it's the wrong opinion.
The wrong opinion? Who put you in charge?
Well, no, not wrong exactly, but
Who gets to decide what's right and what's wrong? Why can't you just present the other side of the argument and let people make up their own minds?
Well, yeah, but just all those opinions are so toxic.
In your opinion?
No, they are.
Why are they toxic?
They're toxic because because
It's because you don't agree with them, isn't it? Sorry to break it to you, pal, but that's not how democracy works.
No, but we've got a moral duty to
Look, we're on a very tight schedule. If you can come up with a better idea in the next 10 minutes, Larry, I'd love to hear it. Otherwise, we're going with Chris's extremist thing.
Right. Okay.
Right, time's up. Any bright ideas, Larry?
Well, I thought we could focus on maybe a regular feature about no, nothing.
In that case, well done, Chris.
Thank you very much. But don't forget, Larry came up with the initial idea. It's all down to him.
Oh God.
This is going to be great. I guarantee it. We're giving a platform to an underrepresented community, a voice to the voiceless. Finally, someone's going to have the nerve to stand up and say, close up the borders and shoot all the immigrants before they steal our benefits.
Oh my God, do you actually believe all this?
What does it matter what I believe? We just need to sound punchy.
But, Laura, surely you can't agree with this, can you?
Look, I get it. It's a bit extreme, but at least it's different. No one else is doing this stuff on British TV. They can't ignore us with stuff like this.
I think it's great. I can just see myself there. Cameras all on me. And
Hang on, you can't do it.
Why not?
Because you're all, I'm totally at one with the animal kingdom and shit like that. No one's going to believe you.
Yeah, well, they won't believe you either.
I mean, true. So we need someone they don't know. Larry?
No, I couldn't.
Why not? You'd be the fresh face of fun news.
We should really do something about that name.
We'll work that out later.
No, I just can't. I mean, I'm not trained or anything.
Come on, any idiot can present the news. Just look at Chris.
Hey!
It'll be simple. We'll just give you a script to follow. It's nothing complicated at all.
No, I just can't do it. I've got some severe ideological issues with the show, and I think it will be better if
We don't have time to argue about this. If you don't do it, we've lost our jobs. If you get it right, we have a chance. Do you really want to sink the show?
Of course not.
Then we're settled. We go on tomorrow morning at 6.
We've got no chance if we go out then. Can't we get a more primetime slot?
I'll see what I can do.
Look, I'm not comfortable with this.
What is it now?
Just all this stuff you want me to say, it sort of goes against everything I believe in.
You don't have to believe it, you just have to say it.
But surely it would suit you so much better. I mean,
Well.
you know, all this hateful stuff.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. It's more that I meant,
Right, that's all sorted with Phil. We go on at 6 p.m.
See? That gives you over a day to prepare and
No, I mean tonight. 6 p.m. tonight.
What? But that's what is it now? 4? No, I can't do this. I can't.
It's not ideal, but it's all we've got. We'll just have to train you up.
He looks a mess.
True. You can't go on in a cardigan. We'll look ridiculous.
Hang on.
There's probably a spare jacket and tie around here.
Excellent. Get on with it.
Look, I really don't think this is a good idea, but maybe we just accept defeat and move on. I mean, there'll be other jobs.
I'm sorry.
I just thought
Do
that...
you realise how hard I've worked to get here? How many obstacles I've had to overcome to be here today? Do you?
Of course, but...
No, I don't think you do understand. I built this show up from nothing, and I'm not letting it die because you're being a little bitch. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. And just remember, all our jobs depend on you getting this right. No pressure.
Okay.
Wonderful. Now let's make some news.
In episode 1 of Balancing Act, Laura was played by Leeza Hardy, Chris by Daniel Bates, Larry by Harry Cowper, and Mrs. Baker by Sue Cowper. The project was created by the company and scripted by Harry Cowper. It was edited by Leeza Hardy and Daniel Bates. Balancing Act is a Play the Subtext production for the Try Me, Love Me festival.